Good morning, YouTube. So today we're gonna go and change the gear oil of my 2011 Yamaha Fino, and in order to accomplish that, you're gonna need a 12 millimeter socket wrench, and then also the Yamaha motorcycle gear oil that I got from the store yesterday. Okay, so why is this important? Okay, the other day I showed you the reason why you need to change filter, but today I'm showing you how to change the gear oil. Gear oil is important because this is the oil that drips little by little inside the gears of the motor of your scooter, or in this case my scooter. Okay, and these constant movement of these gears will need some sort of oil, and that's that gear oil, in order to not burn out. You know, it's not flooded with oil or anything like that. It just drips down little by little. Okay, when it's needed and stuff. Okay, so is it always changed at the same time as the motor oil? Not necessarily. Okay, so I think the last time I changed this was like a year ago, but you know, as you will see, the oil shouldn't be that dirty yet. Okay, but I'm changing it anyway. Okay, so I hope you learned something from this, and once again, this is for a 2011 Yamaha Fino, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so in order to do a gear oil change, you must locate your scooter's caps. One on the top where you refill, which is this, and then one should be on the bottom where you undo to release all the gear oil. So that's one right there. So I'm gonna open that up and then use the span to catch all the old gear oil, and then we go on from there. Okay, all right. So guys, in order to do a proper gear oil change, the tools that I'm gonna be needing is one, this 12 millimeter socket wrench. Okay, that will release this screw down here, and then once I open that up, it's gonna drip down with some old gear oil, and I have a pan here to catch it. And the gear oil that I'm gonna be using is this Yamaha motorcycle gear oil. Okay, and this costs like 110 pesos, which is like I don't know, $2.25 or something like that. Okay, and let's get on with it. The first thing that I'm gonna do is put down the middle stand so that I get more ground clearance. Okay, to do that, you just do this and then move that down a little bit. So now you have more ground clearance, or I have more ground clearance. And then we're going to remove the cap from the bottom. There she goes. And then let's undo the top. So this is the cap on the top. This is the cap from the bottom. We'll give it a few minutes to completely drain out. Some shops out there will use a air pressure to put it down here. To spray down here, so that the oil will drain faster. But I have a vacuum, or not a vacuum, but a blower. But I'm not gonna do all that. Okay, let's just wait until this thing goes. As you can see, gear oil, it doesn't get dirty that fast. So it still looks pretty good. But I'm pretty sure that the content of this is much cleaner. So yeah. I don't need to get, well, you won't be needing, what do you call this, a funnel, because you just have to cut the cap of this and then pour it down there. It should be good to go. I still see some drops, so let's just give it a few more minutes. Alright guys, I think we've seen the last drop, and we're ready to put this thing back. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is clean the bottom cap, make sure there aren't any contaminants, and then check if it's still good. Okay, and it looks pretty good, although I didn't see a washer. Typically when there's liquid like that, there's washer that is between the tank and the screw. So I didn't see any, and we'll just check if it starts dripping, then we have a leak. But apparently there was no leak before I started. So alright, so we're gonna put that back. Okay, clean the tip of this thing a little bit. Then use your socket to tighten it up. Alright, that's good. And then check your top cap. See how this one has a gasket. Clean it up a little bit. Sure, dirt and stuff like that. Okay, looks pretty clean to me. Sit that there, and then cut the cap of this, wherever that went. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this thing closer. Okay, nice view. To make the filling up process faster, you can squeeze this bottle until all the content is gone. That sound. Sounds pretty good. So it is filled up. Close this and close this. I think it's obvious that I should let you know that you should be doing this while the engine is off. Okay. Tighten that up a little bit. So that's pretty good. So that is it. Now we're gonna take a look and wait around, see if we see some leaks. All right, guys, we're done, and waiting for the reservoir to empty out is probably the longest part of this tutorial. Okay, so we're done with that. I've already put some oil back in it, and we're gonna go ahead and start them up. All right, so we are done, and I just took her out for a spin, and it seems like everything is good to go. So by riding it out, obviously it prompted the process of using up the gear oil. Okay, so everything's good to go. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Thanks a lot for staying subscribed. Thanks a lot for your likes, your sharing, and all of that. Okay, please stay engaged in my channel by making comments, and that is how I can calibrate my channel to do better for you. Okay, thank you very much.